Hey guys, Eddie at Fliptronics. I've got the Samsung Galaxy Note 3 versus the Google Nexus 5. The first thing I really want to get into is the design on both phones. They're obviously really nice looking phones, well built. Obviously the Note 3 is going to be a little bit bigger to hold in your hand. Nexus 5 fits very nice. But as far as style, the Note 3's got the leather back on it. But overall, I really like the Nexus 5's design. I think that these phones keep looking better and better. Nothing against the Note 3, but overall design, I think I'm going to go with the Nexus 5, just being better than the Note 3. As far as weight, the Galaxy Note 3 weighs close to 6 ounces. It's a little bit under that, and the Nexus 5 weighs about 4.6 ounces, so going to be a little bit over an ounce difference. So Nexus 5 being more lightweight than the Note 3, but like I've said before, the Note 3 being a little under 6 ounces obviously isn't that bad for how big the phone is, honestly. Display wise, the Note 3's got a 5.7 inch screen compared to the Nexus 5's 5-inch screen. Resolution, both of these phones have the same resolution, 1080 by 1920 pixels. So you're going to get the bigger screen on the Note 3, smaller screen on the Nexus 5, but the resolution is the same, so there's nothing different there. They both have really good screens. Camera though, the Note 3 has a better camera. It's got a 13 megapixel back camera with a 2 megapixel front facing camera, while the Nexus 5's got an 8 megapixel back camera with a 1.3 front facing camera. So you're going to get better pictures on the Note 3 just because it's got a better camera on it overall. Hardware on these phones, they both have Qualcomm Snapdragon processor chips. The Note 3, however, has a quad-core 2300 megahertz processor compared to the 2260 quad-core megahertz processor on the Nexus 5. So really not too much of a difference, honestly. We're talking hardly anything. Both these phones run really fast and really well playing games on them, running apps and stuff. Like, you're really not going to see too much of a difference at all. I really don't see one. I still do prefer playing and using apps on the Note 3 because it's got the bigger screen, but that's just me. System memory, Note 3's got 3072 megabytes compared to the Nexus 5's 2048 megabytes. The Nexus 5 does not allow for an SD card. You can get extra storage on the Note 3, however, it's 64 gigabytes, so the Galaxy Note 3 has that benefit. The battery life on both phones is really good. Honestly, the Nexus 5, you're probably going to need about 17 hours, but the Note 3 is going to dominate with 25 hours. And, the thing about the Note 3, comparing it back to the Note 2, the Note 3, honestly, you could see a huge difference in how long the battery is going to last on it. The battery size in the back of the Note 3 didn't change much. It's got a 3200 mAh battery compared to the Nexus 5's 2300 mAh, but, the battery just lasts longer on the Note 3 compared to the Note 2. Back when that came out, it did have a really good battery, but now that we're in this versus compared to the Nexus 5, you are going to get a stronger battery life on the Note 3 compared to the Nexus 5. So, overall, the Note 3 is dominating. Not dominating, but it is slightly excelling in different categories on the Nexus 5. The Nexus 5, is still a great looking phone. Like I said, I really like the design on it, but overall I'm gonna have to go with the Note 3 on this one, so that's gonna be the winner in this versus. Anyways guys, as always, thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more and be sure to subscribe to our channel.